Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins to have a hunt through, looking for the commemoratives. The ones are more than face value, but ideally we're after the ones we're still on the hunt for. We're making some good progress. We are though missing 3 of the Commonwealth Games. That's Northern Ireland, Scotland and England. But we have got Wales, which is a good start. A couple of the more scarce ones. London Underground Train, not the most scarce one. King James Bible as well. Maybe we'll pick some of those up in the future. World War I Navy Centenary with flag error. It's a variant, so it's always nice to pick up one of those. Other than that, we're making good progress. I have a horrible feeling we're going to end up stuck on just Commonwealth Games, but I guess all that leaves us to do is get into these bags and see what we find. Right then, first bag we'll open in real time. There's no pre-cut edgy bits to make this a little bit easier. That's fine though. We'll brute force our way into them. So that's technologies. We don't want technologies. They just go straight back to the bank so that I can get more coins out. What a start! Navy Centenary. Not one we need for the book, but it's one of my favourite coins to find, and I get very, very lucky finding lots of Navy Centenaries. They tend to be, well, they are over face value as well. Desirable coin with a mintage of only 650,000 even, I think. Was it 450,000? Oh, I'm having a mental block now. This one though is Brunel's portrait. There's 2 Brunel £2 coins to get. So the achievements and the portraits, we've got a counter tracking both of them just to see how many we find. That's a very common one though. That'll sit nicely up the top. Oh no, we've got a couple on the first bag, which is good going. But no, it has been a busy time for coins. I have now got a backlog of new coins that I bought from the Royal Mint, with more on their way as well. There we have the Shakespeare's. This is Shakespeare's Histories. It's the more common of the 3 Shakespeare's, but it's still a nice find. Edge inscription error was found on the Shakespeare's tragedies, so... Oh, they're hollow. There we go, that's what it should be on this one. There's been no other edge inscriptions, to my knowledge, found on the other Shakespeare's, but I think if there's ones kicking around on errors on the Shakespeare's tragedies, it's worthwhile checking the other 2 just in case they turn up. At the end of the video, I do quickly check through all the coins for all the edge inscriptions, and we're about to start this bag as well off with another Shakespeare's Histories. Again, the hollow crown, that is the edge inscription, it should be on this one. Whoops, come on, behave. But yes, backlog of new coins. I couldn't believe it. The amount of coins that have been released week after week after week after week, and we've got more piling up. And most of them at the moment are £5 coins. I know that they're not the most popular coins with everyone, hence why they're kind of just sat there waiting for the next available upload. That's a bit odd, isn't it? Oh no, maybe not. I can't even think what the coins I've got in my backlog. They have now released the, oh, that was the exciting thing. The Royal Albert Hall, the domed silver proof, has been released, and I ummed and ahed and bought it. My thanks to CoinPig, my friend and fellow coin tuber, who pointed out that it was now available to be sold, because bizarre that it wasn't released at the same time as the actual £5 coin, but it must have been a rationale and reasoning as to why that was the case. Maybe they took a bit longer to process. It's the first time the UK's ever made, well, the Royal Mint's ever made for the UK a domed coin, which is quite exciting. So look forward to that arriving and making the video on that. God, that was a case of the diddlies on that bag, wasn't it? But no, we're a little bit lacking in our Commonwealth Games finds on this £2 coin book, to be fair. But we have had exceeding luck in the other books of the 50p book. My goodness, didn't we have some good luck recently? This is the World War I Army Centenary. That's the one that's for King and Country, the edge inscription that made its way onto some of the Shakespeare tragedies in error, which is quite interesting. Let's see what we get in this bag. Oh, we've got a couple. Another Brunel's portrait. So that's 2 portraits, no achievements. And then we have Britannia. So in 2015, Britannia replaced technology as the definitive design on £2 coins. Not many were minted in 2015, so that's a desirable year. 2016, higher mintage, but still a very desirable coin. All the other years have been not intended for circulation. This one is a 2016 though, so the most common of the circulating years, but still a lovely coin to find. But no, the hope, the wish The aim is to find a £2 coin that was not intended for circulation, so a coin that was minted for collector's sets and not released into circulation, whether that's an NISC year on a Britannia or a commemorative design after 2016, because nothing's circulated since 2016. That would be the dream. We've got ourselves a rugby there. That one's pretty common though. That goes on the top row. Oh, and there's a steam locomotive, one of the scarcer of the more common ones, but again, still a top row find. Being face value, or well, the challenge with pricing coins is that if someone needs a coin for their collection, they will pay whatever they're willing to pay for it. So you will find every coin that will have at least once sold over face value on eBay and the likes, but no, tricky to say. But the ones I put values up are the ones that are over face value continually. That's a very shiny 2015, isn't it? Worth double checking those 2015s for rotation errors. I didn't check them all, to be honest, but if we spot it whilst we're hunting, it's definitely a keeper. We're a bit slack on finds, aren't we? Oh, there we go, that's making up for it. DNA double helix, you can see it's a really, really nice coin. A lovely design, one of my favourites, but again, very common. Only face value for that one. Well, that'd be something. Very shiny. Very shiny. No year on it. Great 5 London, Navy Centenary. Navy Centenary, the second. Wowee. 2 boats for the hunt, adding to my little flotilla of Navy Centenaries. Nothing else to be had out of that bag though. But no, it's amazing the amount of coins that have come out, and the coins that we know are still coming out in the EC. We haven't had any £2 coins come out this year yet. We know there are some on their way. This is the VE Day Anniversary. Very, very common. The most common commemorative £2 coin you'll find in your change. There's the 3-part Music Legends coming out as well on the horizon, starting with The Who. My predictions for that, as of recording, we only know the first one is The Who. I think it'll be The Who, the Rolling Stones and the Beatles. But I think there should be a female artist as well. I don't know who you'd pick, but for the sake of inclusivity, which is not a bad thing. Last year we had 3, Queen, the band, and Elton John and David Bowie, all men. It would be nice to get a bit of variety to celebrate the diverse musical talents of the United Kingdom. That's our 3rd Navy Centenary. Holy Toledo. Well, we can't complain about that. That has been superb to find 3 of those. No flag errors though on those 3. But yeah, we're still waiting for the new £2 coins to come out. I'm quite excited for them because £2 are my favourite silver-proof coins. They just look absolutely gorgeous with the gold-plated outer part and the silver inner part. It's just so much detail. The HG Wells is the one I really, really want. And there's been circulating about errors on the HG Wells £2 coin. I imagine that's just got to be the annual sets though, whereby the outer part of the metal is thicker than what it should have been. I don't know how that managed to happen. VE Day Anniversary again. Pop it on the counter too. Whoopsie. But no, it'll take time to find out how prevalent this error is. Obviously it starts with one person finding it, then people dig their collections out and have a hunt through it and see what they've got. So who knows how many more of them will turn up. It could be scarce. Oh, there we go. That's another nice one. Great Fire of London. Superb. It's beautiful detail on this coin. Same artist that did the Isaac Newton 50p, I believe, as well, which is my favourite 50p. This is one of my favourite £2 coins. You can't beat Frankenstein though. Frankenstein is superb. Shuts shame it wasn't circulated. Imagine finding one of them. I think I'd pass out. Tell you what, we'll do an edge hunt. It should say, standing on the shoulders of giants is the definitive design, the technology design. I think that's all we've got in this bag actually. Bad bag to pick to do an edge hunt on. We'll flick through them just to be doubly sure because I've missed them in the past. Being a bit of a bozo. We're going to try this once more. For an edge hunt. What have we got? Oh, come on, behave. There we go. Oh, what's this? Can't work it out. Oh! London Underground train. I think that's the one we need as well. Oh, I see. It's just a bit corroded. I was sure I could see text, but the lines through it. Oh, it's these dimples and then little cut marks. Yeah, they're just little scrapes. They're not actually words. Yeah. Worth double checking. Imagine that. Just talking about being the first person to find errors. If that had been wording and then the tube map minted over the top of it, that'd have been pretty cool. But yes, I think it's one we need for the book. Not the nicest of quality. As ever, my prices are based on good quality finds. I don't factor into terms of quality and the grade of the coin because grading coins is a little bit above my knowledge mark. I think the rest of these just standing on the shoulders of giant. No, wait, hang on, almost missed it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4th from bottom. 1999 will be the Rugby World Cup. There we go, rugby. Again, pretty common. But at least we've got one for the book. We've got one to tick off, I think. I'm sure it's the roundel that we've already got and it's the train that we still need. Shows how good my memory is. We've literally just had the book out. Shame, as I said, it's not the nicest quality, but if we find a really good quality one in the future, I guess we can replace it. I don't generally do it, but for one that damaged, I would replace it. DNA double helix again. Very cool. That's everything from that bag. Penultimate bag. We can't really complain. I mean, it's not been a massive number of finds, but in terms of the weighting to quality finds, has been pretty good, I must say. And you never know what we'll get in the last couple of bags. That looks a bit worn, doesn't it? Yeah, it's worn rather than worn rather than fake is what I meant. 2015. No rotation error. Wow, we have powered through these bags. All of a sudden, we're on the last bag of the hunt. Well, for those of you that have watched this far, you might be interested to know that I've got a Discord server. You can click the link down in the description to come and join that. Alternatively, you can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and the other one. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I think that's all of them, isn't it? Oh, and there's the PO box you can write it to if you so wish. I'm going to quickly have a look at the edge inscriptions and look for rotation errors to see if we've got anything there. So the edge inscriptions and rotations are all fine on those coins, nothing interesting found there. We did, however, fill one more slot in the book, not the nicest of quality, so we'll still be on the hunt to hopefully replace that before we finish the book, but if we end up finding everything else before the next underground train, we'll obviously keep this one in the book, I guess. Star finds, it's got to be that, or one of these three. I have a bit of a leaning towards the Navy Centenary coin, it's one of my favourites. And they are wonderful, wonderful coins. But do let me know down in the comments which is your favourite coin. I'm always interested to know. And as ever, all that leads me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.